And I'm still here. Still here. Know what I'm saying? Even when some atrocity comes to try to knock you off your stride, I'm still here. Still here. Y'all tried that little clown ass tactic last night, and I'm still here. I don't know who might out there might got that resentment factor to where you try to go and step into that realm, but thank you for awakening and get me at the full 100% where I need to be at. You damn Skippy. And if you're local, oh, we gonna find you. We gonna find you. It ain't that hard to track down your car now that it's in the form type state. Oh, it ain't gonna be hard to find you. Mm-hmm. But hey, you took a shot. You took a shot. You took a shot. Fuckers want to play with you. Fucking play with you, I'm telling you. Every time when good shit go on, motherfuckers always try to try and take you into some shit that ain't even your element and shit, and but you easily have fucking superiority right when you jump into it. They don't believe so. They don't believe so. They don't believe so. Right, we thought it was a red car starting off. Nah, it's a little tan, but it's still a Honda Accord. Right, still a Honda Accord. And then they were dumb enough. They were dumb enough while I was live talking with my folks on Facebook Live to drive right past back here. To drive back here. So I got to see one of you and shit. Right, I already seen one of you. One of you already done you know, one of you done already done got some photos on your dumb ass. Right, fucking stretched on the curb. Stretched right there on the curb, bitch. Right. Your man, little Mikey, that nigga got stretched. Appreciate you, little cuz. You put that work in. You damn right. Stretch that nigga. Clean full piece on that nigga. Mm-hmm. But that was just somebody that was inside the car, supposedly. Right. I want the nigga who was driving the shit, and I want whoever bust the shit off. That's who I want. I want them niggas. Cause y'all were bold enough to even try some dumbass shit. You must have thought my house was abandoned or some shit, you know? It is off in the cut. Right. Y'all already done bossed the B&E down the street at the woman house. Y'all already done fucked that up. Hey, y'all done fucked that shit up. Y'all bust out her window. That bitch came up with the shotty. She was ready to protect her kids. I rode down there. I already knew she had some shit. Right, her husband at work, shit, he had his wife on deck. She had that motherfucking shotty. Even when the police pulled up and shit, man, calm down, lower the weapon. Yeah. Even the old lady next door, she got a little something. She came outside with her pistol. She said, Slim, you alright? Right, this old lady next door, I'm telling you. My old Miss Betty. Right, she don't really fuck with me like that, but shit, she came out with the pistol. She seen me take off on a scooter chasing down the block with the fucking sword. Right, nigga, I grabbed my motherfucking steel and I grabbed my strap on the side. And I was riding on my fucking scooter around the neighborhood trying to figure out who fucking car that was. Right, I thought it might have been somebody in the neighborhood. I ain't got no ill will or no bad thought around nobody back here. I thought I had everybody good on lock. Right, that shit was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the factor when you don't know. And then I hit up my course, right? I hit up my boys that's out there in it. On the block. Right, out on the spots. and say, yo, bro, you won't believe what just happened. See, and I told him, this nigga say, yo, what the vehicle look like, what they had on, all that shit. They about to get off the map tonight. Then pulled up on me, right? Sent his wife come pick me up. So the last couple hours, shit, up until like noon, shit, I've been out. Out. I ain't went to sleep, nothing. I've been out. You talking about fucking war tire on, boy. I'm not fucking playing. I am not fucking playing. And I hope these pussies fucking see the stream. I hope y'all hop on the motherfucking stream for confirmation or something, bitch. Spin back around this motherfucker. Spin back around this motherfucker. Cause somebody obviously got some kind of resentment where you want me off the motherfucking board. Spin back around this motherfucker. I guarantee you, dog. This ain't no fucking game. This ain't no tactics. This ain't no antic. This ain't no for your fucking entertainment shit. This is some real fucking shit. Spin around the motherfucking block one more again. One more again. I'm ready for your ass this time. I got something that will put. I'm telling you, I got. Come back around here one more again. Come on. I'm daring y'all, man. One more again, man. One more again. One more again. If it's one of them people in Discord or one of them shits and y'all got resentment like that over some fucking dialogue and conversation and you try to send some people and shit, dog, you straight bitch and pussy too. Straight bitch and pussy too. Cause every action has a reaction shit and the truth will fucking unveil itself. It will come to light. Right. I don't play. Right. I don't even pray for shit and shit. Know what I'm saying? But oh boy, I done put that one up. Right. That's just running through my mind right now. Creator, please reveal this to me. You know what I am capable of doing, and I know you're keeping that thought and not giving it to me. But man, let me spare. Right. I cannot spare the rod on this motherfucking shit. Right. I done worked too hard and all kinds of shit to build up to get to where the fuck I'm at for some random ass shit to try to fucking tear me the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I could have went back to the hood. Been living fucking shiesty as a motherfucker. Right when I got out the service. You talking about the block ain't shit, nigga. Project and shit wasn't shit, nigga. Who was gonna tell me anything? I come through, hit my boys up and shit. I'm coming with a whole fire train. You know what I'm saying? A whole fucking fire team of niggas that we done bust niggas overseas this shit. Right. You think combat here on the streets any different, dog? We battling niggas that once you fucking did this shit. Y'all ain't even anticipating shit. Y'all go to sleep at nighttime. We stay up plotting, strategizing, all kinds of shit. Yeah, that motherfucker want to do some shit. Especially if I know who the fuck you is and find your location and shit. Oh, it can be any time that I can hit you from any goddamn creative angle and shit. We got tech nowadays that's just fucking stupid. Could just go ahead and just order me a drone and just fly that bitch across town and shit and just have that shit posted up on a tree branch and shit. Have a camera just watching you. Come through, change it out accordingly and shit. And just sit there and plot. Wait till the time I want to act. And you ain't even sitting there at all. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think you gotta kick somebody's door in this shit, bitch. Every house has windows. Fuck you think? A window is easy to fucking pop up. Come right in there. Get a night and get your ass. While you laying all nice and peaceful in your shit. See? They thought whoever it was, they thought they caught me slipping though, bro. They thought they caught me fucking slipping. Thought they caught me slipping. I had just got up off the stream and shit. Said, hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a piss. Come back, washing my hands. I'm hearing poof, poof, poof. The fuck? That sound close as shit. Right. I come look right out of my bathroom. I'm walking up like, yo, what the fuck? And I look right inside my office, from the corner of my office. And you can see the fucking light outside of the fucking screen and shit. Or the fucking blind mirror behind me. You can see the fucking red light of the car. And they're going, yeah, runs up, right, they try to go out the driveway. It's a fallen tree right there in the driveway. They hit that bitch. The fucking bumper comes off. Then I see them pull up and they try and go straight across the path in my front yard. Well, there used to be a stump that I got taken up 2 years ago. That was right there where I had a tree and it ended up dying because the wind blew it over. But I had got the stump removed from it. So that patch of land never really got properly patched back in. But they tried to run across it and you just heard the car go, doosh. At that time, I'm already walking inside here. I grab my shit. Go inside, I hit the button, put the key in, and I'm grabbing, I ain't really, but grabbed and I'm coming straight from the front door. I cut off the front light real quick, open up the door. By this time, they're right in front. They're right in front, in front of the house, and they're going straight, right in the front yard. They try to cut straight across the shit. Didn't know that it was fucking little trees right there. And all that overbrush shit right here. So they tried to go around, and when they went around, they hit the woman's fucking car. Trying to go around. So when they hit her car, they fucking tried to back up. So you see it right there, we're in the thicket where they backed up on the side of my house at this time. By this time, I'm already up running outside. I seen the lights of the car and shit, and they fucking went like this, Act like they were trying to come in, and then they got right in the front yard, and they tried to go, and they got stuck. Got stuck a little bit, because, I showed you on the thing where you see where the fucking groove is. It ain't no tree branch or nothing there. That's just soft soil. Right, they got stuck. But when they got, when they got stuck, bro, I came straight up. I smacked my fucking sword against the fucking glass. I bust out a piece of the fucking glass on the back of their window and shit. They already done called off and then tried to turn hard and went straight up the lane all the way up and just peeled off. At that time, it's like, yo, right, the fuck is going on, right? I didn't have no time to really think of what the fuck was transpiring and shit, bro. You gotta fucking act in the goddamn moment when shit like that going off. Yeah, some of y'all probably tapped in this stream, man. Hey, I was in here just sitting here trying to calm down real quick, placing the calls that I needed to do. Right, I called up 3 of my homies and shit. They just happened to be right there on the side of the town where I needed them at. North, south, right, north. Well, I'm already on the north, but the south, the east, and the west. My bro say, yo, what's going on and shit, man? You don't never hit me up at times like this. What's going on? Bro, somebody just came outside my house and fucking bust shots and shit, bro. In my yard. That's why I came back outside, yo. I was checking to see if they hit anywhere inside the house. They didn't hit the house. They didn't hit the shed. They obviously hit something around here. The woman, she called the police next door. So they've been around here up until about like 10 o'clock. They came out here, was looking for canvassing and shit. They found the shells. Yeah, they found the little shells. It was it was like 3 little rounds of 223. Yeah, the little real small shits. They weren't 5.56. I don't know, man. That shit fucking. I don't know. That shit had me shooken a little bit. Not shooken like scared or nothing, nigga. It definitely wasn't that, cause I was definitely reactive. It's just like, yo, what the fuck? Really, what the fuck? Who really got resentment? Who really got some resentment for me like that on there? Y'all really that mad off of people hitting you with the truth and shit like that? That somebody obviously got in their feelings and tried to send a bad actor after me and shit? Cause I roll with a whole bunch of real motherfuckers and shit. And if we really warring and beefing and shit, we know that we warring and beefing. You don't do no sucker ass shit like this. And even then, I'm still running through. I'm like, damn. I thought it might have been a nigga I just bought the scooter from. He tracked the fucking location on the scooter shit and then try to pull up and try to, do a B&E to get the motherfucker back. Right, I thought that was a fucking theory at first, but I had already hit up my mans, and my mans just recently did a track with him. You know what I'm saying? He just been with this dude. He even asked me, he said, yo, you sure? Because he said, yo, if that's it, it's a go. Our niggas off the map. I said, hey, well, bro, that's one option. I ain't just calling you if that's what it is. Right? That's one option. I'm calling you to brainstorm right now. Right? It's either that or I say who else might have been hating or some shit when we just did the show. Cause we just had the Skunk Funk Fest that we just had in the city over the weekend. And I told you, like, I had a track that me and my boy did on there, you know what I'm saying? Right, it's an old joint right there, you know what I'm saying? I Give You Nightmares. So we did that shit live. And then I had a 15-minute set where I got to play some of my mixes and I got to play like a couple people's tracks, you know what I'm saying? Like blended into it and shit, so they got to hear like some future hype coming up, you know what I'm saying, from the underground. So everybody was receptive, bro. Everybody was receptive. I made so many contacts and shit from like people in Virginia, Delaware, like shit, man. I got like 18 artists now locally that's like, yo, Slim, man. You gotta give me some of them beats, man. Gotta give me some of them beats. I just heard what you just did for B and shit, man. You gotta give me some of them beats, man. Yeah, you know how to flip and blend and all that shit, man. Hey, man, shit. Right, cause I've been like a hermit. I've been like a hermit. I pop out when I need to. If I do a show, then I pop out. That way I'm like a rare delicacy for them to bask in and eat. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's not sounding, we don't sound like everybody else around here. I never tried to sound like nobody else. I never did. If you're going this way, I'm going that way. Right. It ain't cause I'm like introverted or anything like that. It's just I like to do shit different. I'm not the type to fucking lock with your movement or crowd because they got some motion and shit when I'm capable and got enough time. The same way that you do to go ahead and build up my own hype and motion and get my own functionality and community and stuff going off of nothing. Just me and my homeboy talking on the mic and sharing some of our conversation with the people, sharing some of my music to see who's like minded and got a message they want to put out there for their music or make their thing a little better, trying seeking higher aspirations. Probably might need some positive reassurance because they got something bad going on in their life. Have somebody just to come through and be like, hey man, I know my boy right here, he'll relate a little bit. Right. We had the one dude, his brother died on the stream and shit. Right. Sat there, stopped the music and shit. Check, make sure bro alright. I don't know the man from goddamn nowhere. He's texting inside of a voice chat on my goddamn screen and shit. I don't know the man from nowhere. But obviously he was in a moment to where he needed somebody to chat with. You feel me? So we end up memorializing the episode. Yo, shout out that man brother and shit. Know what I'm saying? Right. So it's usually just presence, man. Presence, personality and shit. It ain't even none of that, man. It's just being you, know what I'm saying? When you got some shit going on, you let people know. Know what I'm saying? Like shit, I just had somebody attempt to fucking take a shot. Right, take my goddamn life. Wanted to unalive my ass. Fucking less than fucking 12 hours ago. Like, goddamn. You talking about having a crazy fucking day. A crazy fucking day. Right, and I can't lay down until something happens. I'm telling you. Really. Like, dog, I done hit the books. I done hit the books. Whoever the fuck it is, I want that motherfucker. I want them in a bad passion, bro. That's how bad this shit is. I want them in a bad passion that my thoughts ain't even in a joyful nostalgic feeling right now, you know? They more like in a gloomsome dark water type shit. Right. I'm trying to like right. I got the light right here, right? The light supposed to bring me back and shit. That's the light right there. Right, cause it just got me down like how this whole thing is, dog. Cause nah, man. I just want these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, I just want these motherfuckers on the live, bro. Like with everything, cause you obviously didn't give a fuck about me. They obviously didn't give a fuck about me. Obviously didn't, cause you went and did what you did, and it went and transpired, and we want to be to the current state of time that we're now. You know, really. I don't know who it is, bro. That's the crazy shit. Don't know who it is. And I had like a forecoming of this shit before. Like this whole situation right now played off. Cause the first thing when it happened, somebody said something to me. And they said, "Oh, watch out for the thief in the dark." And it just clicked. It's like, this motherfucker caught me slipping. Caught me slipping, bro. I know. Mm. Caught me fucking slipping. And I don't even know who the fuck it is, bro. That's why I said my niggas gotta get that fucking call, bro. Right, the neighbors, they ain't home. See, the neighbors are about to be the plug. See, they don't even know the neighbors are about to be the plug. They about to get good favor with me, boy. All I need is for when they come home is, yo, I need your camera footage. Cause I know their shit always spies on me over here. Right, I need your fucking police camera footage on your shit. Right, cause they all sharing the shit to the popo. Right, I need the police camera footage because they can't try and grab your shit earlier when Granny called them and shit. Right, I need that motherfucking footage. That way I can, all I want off of is the tag number, my boy. That's all I need is that tag number. I can find you with a tag number. Right, I know it's a Delaware plate. All I need is a tag number. Just need that tag number. We'll find that shit. We'll find that shit. Cause trust and believe, if I was greenlit or some shit, I would have been known. I would have been known. Both my cousins run the sets around here. Right, so they the big homie and the big cuz. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody was saying like politics and shit, nigga, I'm like teardrop status through family and shit. Just off of respect. I'm Dolo, nigga. Straight Dolo, PC. That man right there, like someone would call himself 37, nigga. Right. I'm the type I don't give a fuck. Somebody saying, hey, they don't like this motherfucker, I go put it in. Right, bro told us he don't like the nigga Freddie and shit. We been on Freddie goddamn ass. And then when Freddie try and come smart, then now Freddie put an issue with me. And even Freddie know what the fuck it is. That motherfucker knows what the fuck it is. That's why he keeps my motherfucking name out of his goddamn mouth. Cause he know it only costs $238 for a flight out of Salisbury, SBY to motherfucking Austin, Texas. Doesn't take that much for an Uber from the airport of Austin, Texas to fucking Dallas. Doesn't take that much because your motherfucking mouth wanted to blab off and drop your fucking location for a nigga to show up. You never got the envelope I sent you? Right. Sent you an envelope around Christmas time when you wanted to keep bumping them gums and shit. Talk about, oh yeah, this nigga named Gums, so I came and dissed you as the nigga Gums. And just to show you that it was a verified threat, my nigga. Right, I hit you with a verified threat, my nigga. A promise at that. Right, I sent a picture of your front door to your mailbox. Had the nigga drop it right off to your shit. Right. Even said on the motherfucker, I'll see you at the show. And then you lied about the show. You didn't have no South by Southwest show. You didn't have no show going on. If you had a show going on, motherfucker, I had somebody right there that would have let me know. Right. I already had them. Right. They already owed me a favor. They were going to put it on their Facebook stream of them just snuffing the shit out of you. Right. Come up and punch this nigga right there in his fucking nose. I want to see the blood gushing, all that shit. I'll pay your bill. Texas is a place where you just drop the money down and guess what? You right the fuck back out. Told that man I had people in his neighborhood and all that shit. He didn't believe me. He didn't believe me when he had his show that day and I sent Quaalude the goddamn shit for the fucking prank call shit of the fucking furniture store and they had the whole nut shelf joke and shit. How you think I got the phone number? My homie was sitting in here with me that day and shit. From Houston. But he knows them areas right there. I said, yo, what's a spot that you know around there? Oh shit, I know a spot. Hold on. Here. And then I drop it inside the chat, said, oh, this is gonna be funny as shit. I'ma clip this. So next time that guy try to say anything bad about my creation, saying that my shit sound like shit, I gotta send my shit in an hour before your show even starts so you can verify and play my track and shit. Motherfucker, I sent you fucking thunder and lightning. I sent you 10 years of a fucking production that is damn near almost fucking industry level gold, my boy. House Party got more plays than anything in your fucking catalog. But just skip off of that guy. Let's skip off of that guy. Cause I know he ain't clever enough to fucking connive some shit like this. This just happened to be some random fucking fluke coincidence. I tried to chalk it up at that. See, now if they came up in the yard, got lost or some shit, now that theory made mad sense. But then when shots are involved and went off, and I even went over their house, you know, I don't even fuck with them over there. After they done got the police, and plus, you know, it's gonna be only a matter of time before, you know, his shorty, she on my pole. Trust him, league, cause you know he got problem with his hands, and he already made a bad first impression with me the one day on stream. Talk about, hey, you don't mind if I cut through here and get back to my yard? I said, well, about face your ass and turn the way that you just came. Yeah, you right. And then he still kept walking past me and shit. It's all cool, bro. It's all cool. I say, yo, you can come grab what you just dropped too. Oh, I didn't drop nothing. I'm like, alright. This motherfucker obviously think that I'm fucking JoJo the Fool and shit. Right, you done dropped the whole fucking extractor fucking knife and shit, my boy. You dropped the extractor knife rigged up with some kind of fucking grip tape and all kinds of extra shit on it. It's like a loose blade. Right, dropped it in the fucking bush over here on my property and shit by my satellite dish where it used to be hooked. Well, right where the dish is. It ain't working now, but you know, right where the dish is. And that's right when the spot, right as soon as he cuts the corner and shit, here comes the boys. Cause we got the dirt roads, so you know it seems a little faster, but they had their lights on. And the woman come out, oh, he hit me. He kept hitting on me in front of my kids and my mom. She tried to stop him, but he pulled a blade on her. I'm outside. I'm still on the stream. I'm catching all this info. Okay. He was beating on her, and he had a blade. And I just seen the fucking blade. I don't want to walk over to the blade because now the police is here. And he's walking up. Because they thinking that I'm in the middle of the road, chilling in front, right there by the front of the property. They thinking I might be the guy. He's like, hey, sir. I'm like, yo, let me, Let me try and get past the yellow line real quick so you really can't fuck with me. Because I have to allow 15 yards on private property. So I have a utility line that comes down exactly at that 15 lines, at that 15 yards. So when you cross that line, hey, my boy, get your ass back. We can have dialogue from right here. Yeah, but he caught me right about 3 foot shy. Hey, did you happen to see a guy come walking by here? Man, I don't know anything, bro. I was just out here. I threw some stuff inside the trash and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know nothing about nothing. Right, the whole time I'm on the live stream, bro. I'm just sitting there talking to y'all too, like, you know. So this ain't no cap, bro. This is all shit that's all on here. That's why I said I like this whole equation of being able to go live with phones and shit like that, bro. So you can't fabricate this shit, bro. Cause I just have fucking so much shit that just happens. Just fucking happens and it's just, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, damn, I know one time I said, damn, I wish I could have some Truman Show shit. Right. Where I'm just in my own isolated world and everything just runs on a set schedule and shit. Right. But then I seen how it fucking went crazy for him. And now I just got fucking crazy shit jumping off. Right. It started getting a little warm outside and motherfuckers just doing, man. Just doing the goddamn most. I don't even know who. All we know, we got one dude. We got one dude because he was over. He was over at the school. That's how he was at the school. At the school. My cousin and them stay right around the fucking corner. So right when it went off, I informed him and shit. He got on the bus this morning and shit. And he got to school. And he said some dude was on there talking about some shit where they ran up on somebody's shit and tried to bust them inside. Yeah, they said that they tried to break inside of a house and shit. And it got all crazy and shit. And all kinds of stuff. And the vehicle got shot at and all kinds of shit. Yeah. He sold it more than what it was. But you know, just enough that my cousin just sitting there chatting with his little girl. You know what I'm saying? Chatting with his girl. This is probably about like 11 o'clock. Chatting with his girl at the lockers between classes and shit, going to lunchtime. And they outside over at the park side. It's a little patio thing that you can go chill at. They outside and yo was talking about it vaping. So little cuz, he now getting suspended. Yeah, I had went by my own house about an hour ago and shit. So little cousin suspended, and they got him down at fucking holding. So he'll be released in a couple hours. Yeah, cause he's a youth. You get released after a couple hours of shit. He ain't a bad kid, man. He ain't a bad kid, cause now they can link that shit on there, cause now they have a report of a shot going off in this vicinity and shit. I done seen the state police back here fucking 12 times already. Right, I don't like seeing the police so close. Definitely not this close. No. Then same time, like, yo, the VA got the fucking kite. Right, the VA, they pick all this shit up. My name came across the bladder. Woman came up and shit. Was like, oh, we concerned for you and stuff like that, and we know how you are and stuff. We got to put you in a different category now. Right, they already had me at fucking high risk. They already got me categorized as a homicidal intent, high risk veteran. Right, proceed with caution. Even on the police bladder, that shit said proceed with this individual with caution. Hey, cause most of the time when the police come up, like, yo, if you cross that motherfucking line and shit, bro, I'ma stand my motherfucking rights. You trespassing. And now you come over here harassing me. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna tell you so many times, get your hands off me. You try to start inflicting pain on me, I'm gonna return it back. You try to put cuffs on me and detain me and shit, now I'm really gonna resist. Cause I'm not going wherever the fuck you want me to go. Hey, I done scrambled with some cops, shit. And then they understood the situation and shit. Right. I got an uncle that's fucking chief. Chief of fucking police. Right. So he already understands the mental, you know? Right. I'm here. I'm nice and humble. And that's how I want to be. Really. But then they try to put you on in your fucking element, bro. They try to bring you out of your element, bro. It ain't even out of your element. They're trying to bring you back. Right. The streets want to fucking bring me back, bro. I never had no love for the fucking streets. The streets ain't shit. Streets ain't shit. It's a good place to do commerce. Right. That's what it is. You're supposed to go out into the world to make and then bring back the strength in your house and have meat inside your cupboards. So they say. Right. So I go out into the world on the interactions of what can I do? Right. Where's that profit at? Right. Like I'm a fucking fiend, bro. I'm a fucking fiend and an addict. Right. I fiend for fucking money. Right. I'm a fucking fiend for money. Same time, I'm like an addict. Right. I love the shit out of women. I love the fuck out of sex. I believe I'm like the best fucking sex expert out there, nigga. I can make bitches do all kinds of shit, make her make it all kinds of noise, do all kinds of shit. I know parts on her body that I can touch and make her body do shit that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Touch you on the spot, make you do some shit that I know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So, ain't no bragging shit. It's just, alright, that's like my addictions. I like to smoke weed, so I gotta make bread, cause bread, it takes bread to get the weed. You know what I'm saying? Same time, everything costs bread. Everything costs bread. Everything costs bread. God damn, I've been telling y'all for the longest time, yo, the new God. Accept the new God. You know who the new God is? He's been here. He's been here since the first person came up with the goddamn concept of fucking currency, man. Talking about a great evil. Who made the first coin? Who made the first construct of saying, yeah, I'm going to give you this in exchange for this? These Anamis, these Zennies, these Yens, these Euros. Doesn't matter what kind of form. I can give you the lint out of my pocket in exchange for something that you got. You might not want the lint, but you got something that hey, maybe this for this. Right? It's still a form of currency. And then hey, if you let them tell you inside the book and religious uh, let me rephrase that. Man-made architectural structures, right? Man-made architectural structures. They're not temples because you really think that a temple would be on this planet. Who would be foolish enough to put a temple on this planet? Who would upkeep a temple? A church is not a temple, if you're thinking so. A church ain't a temple. A church isn't even a church. A church is a man-made architecture, like I previously said. You know what I'm saying? It's still man-made. A temple is something that like, come on, it has to be something of something that would have to be of the personification of the person that would occupy or its power or base or whatever would be there. Right? So a temple would be like if we had uh I would say the Stonehenges. Nobody know how the fuck them shits were formed. Or they know that they were architected and chiseled to give imagery, but they don't know how they were formed. Right, they chiseled some stuff into it. That's why we got like the little faces and shit. But they were originally big old slabs. Big slabs that just happened to be dropped somehow in a coordination to resemble something. I can't rule that out. It's something that you can actually show up to a spot, put hand on. Damn, that's actually some crazy stone right there. So that's right. It's all this shit that they tell you that you can't never see. You can't see air, but you know it's there. You know it's obviously something going in. Obviously something going in and out. You can feel it. I can't touch it. I don't know what it feels like. I know if I go like this, I can it moves in a pattern towards me and direction or whatever. That's the only proof we got of existence, But even then, guess what? You're still doing the interaction. So then it's like, well, guess what? Who said I ain't created when? Right, I go like this, objects move. I take a substance, you give it some time, right? A sip end up being the goddamn whole fucking bowl. So how does that go? A fish can't tell that it's dry up here, but yet it can see the air. It can't tell that he's in the water being wet, but we can see the water. It's like, hey, little guy, what you doing down there? What's up with you, man? You up there in the land of fire? Man, you down there in the land of water. You want to switch places? Hell no. Maybe. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. Who wouldn't want to be Aquaman? Who wouldn't want to be Aquaman? Oh yeah, yeah, Hurricane. I'm definitely gonna get that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that shit. I know they usually get home. I missed them early in the morning when I was out here spinning, and then when the cops came in here and shit, bro. Yeah, bro, they had to come in my house and shit. Yeah, hey, good thing they make shit like bluntifiers. Trust and believe. Good thing they make shit like bluntifiers. Oh my gosh, one of them good fucking things on the market, bro. Right, good thing I got like a whole case of these shits. Cause yo, you spray that shit about a good 3 times, bro. Smell is going. Had it smelling like fresh laundry all through the crib. Right. Cause they had to let them come inside so they can confirm just by sort of door checks, right? Because they didn't come in the room, but they checked from the door. So they basically occupied like the living room space and just looked through the rooms at the door. They were just checking to make sure ain't any protrusions or whatever of what it might got of any rounds that got fired. Well, I even thought of the theory, bro. I thought of a wild ass theory and saying, yo, somebody tried to seize the opportunity and possibly seen one of the deers come out and figured, let me try to get that shit. Because the rounds, the shells, were found over, you know what I'm saying, all the way by the tree line. So whoever was in the past of this shit obviously wasn't shooting like this way. That's what I was thinking. They weren't shooting this way because even when I was on there, you know, I tried to come up with the most, you know, something that like sort of makes some sense, right? They try to give you that edge and shit just before trying to overthink because you know the negative shit comes up so quick, but then you got the other ones here that just there, but they're not top priority. Right? It was like yo, maybe they tried to hit a deer or a fox or some shit. Right. But then why would you come all the way to fuck up here and do some hillbilly type shit? Right. If you see, now I done had people that ran in my yard. Trust and believe they ran in my yard. Usually DoorDash or somebody coming down the lane and shit. And then there's no lights. So you get very to the very end of the street. They don't right. And you already were speeding. So pine needles and shit, maybe you slipped and rode up into my yard. Then you caught your car and shit and then backed straight out onto the road when it was safe to do so. Well, the initial tire marks look like that, but that's the tire marks that I actually seen where your car is right there and was stuck with your fucking. Right, they had a fucking spare back tire, bro. A Honda Accord. A red Honda Accord. Right, fucked up back tire. Yeah. Hold up. Let's see, where you got? Bro said just pull it up over here on the east. If I see it, I'll give you a call. Oh, and my boy just sent me his phone number, so give me a call. Or tell you, niggas, man, this digital age is scary. This digital age is fucking scary, bro. That's why I said I'm the wrong, bro. I'm the wrong type of dude. I'm the most humblest dude, man. I'm so cool to get along with, bro. Everything I touch, bro. I try to make it better. Try to leave that impact on this world and shit. And then to come at be coming at like so on some straight grimy shit. Like, come on, bro. You trying to take me back to like younger me? You don't want younger me. Younger me didn't give a fuck about anybody. Didn't give a fuck about who you were, if you lived, who your people was, nigga. No, no. When I first touched a weapon and shit, nigga, I knew what it did. Right. First weapon somebody gave me and shit was a 2x4, and I smacked his ass with it. Cause I wanted to see what it felt like. Right. They all looking at me like I fucking spazzed out and shit. Why you hit him with it? I wanted to see what it felt like, how strong I was. And that sent my ass straight to the fucking boys' home. Then I get in the boys' home, you gotta be hard and tough, right? I'm in there with my cousin. He's already trying to bully a nigga and shit. And then there's a whole bunch of other niggas. And then while you in there and shit, you know what I'm saying? You see a whole bunch of foul shit, right? You see fucking dudes trying to grab and fuck boys and shit. It was jumping off in there. That's why I was like, yo, I done seen the shit in so many different angles of fucking life through programs and shit that they try to put supposed troubled youth and shit through. All right, some people might think, oh, well, you had a mom and dad growing up and shit. Well, I didn't know I had a dad for 11 years. Right, I had some random dude show up at Easter time and shit, rapping around. I'm trying to dap him up. He coming in, bracing in, talking about what's going on, son. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm looking at my uncle and shit like, yo, get this white dude off me, man. Uncle Brad, get him, man. Who's this guy? Oh, you funny, bro. I ain't seen you in a while. You done grown all right. Your mom done did right by you. That's my boy right there. That's my junior. Yo, Junior, where the fuck you been at, my boy? God damn, you got some money from moms and shit? Damn. And the nigga was in town for a divorce. Right, a divorce. Well, the whole life got flipped. Whole life got flipped. I'm going, right, the court decides that they gotta share custody. My sister get to stay here with moms and shit, and I gotta go live with some fucking stranger I don't know nothing about. In a whole fucking different state. We moving up to fucking Pennsylvania, and when we get to Pennsylvania, he had no time for me at that point. He signed my ass to go out to the motherfucking, where was the spot at? He used to be right out there by Harrisburg and shit. He signed me up for the fucking program that my cousin in and shit. And we go out to the boys' home. Right, my uncle didn't want to fuck with my cousin. Signed his ass up to go out to the boys' home. And my ass with him. Right, so they can bust hoes and all kinds of shit. Right, single dad life. hmm So when I came back, it was like, shit, my nigga, I already had sort of like some kind of resentment, but appreciation for you. Right, you done put me out here amongst the hard and grimy and sus ass motherfuckers that start becoming like a young man and shit. Okay. And then it just so happened to get in the military and they just push the thing while trying to attempt to break you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If Uncle Sam couldn't break me while I was in the military, my boy, fuck you think some common street ass motherfucker gonna do? Straight like that, man. Straight like that. Fucking think this is a game and shit. Mm-hmm. And it happened to be, hey, and if it's somebody local and shit, then nigga, straight like my motherfucking lyrics say, I'll bed your bitch, and after you're done, you on that gay shit, you can suck my dick. No homo, nigga. Wanna act like a bitch. Cause that's what that was, some bitch ass shit. Straight bitch ass shit, man. And the other ones, whoever else was in the whip, let us find you, bro. You ain't gotta worry about me finding you. You see me eventually. You'll see me eventually. Yeah, we got it right. Let me see. That ain't it. That ain't it, but it looked pretty close. It looked pretty close. Uh-huh. It looked pretty close. hmm Bro, that's why I say you really don't fuck with somebody like me, bro. Especially not in my town and shit, bro. Cause niggas are really looking for their car right now. I got 4 different pictures of the car. 3 of them ain't even it. They sent me a blue, a purple, and a yellow car. That ain't it. I said a red car. That's why I need to get the shit from old boy and across the street. Right, they can give me that whole video clip. I know they got the security shit. hmm Shit just got my leg jumping, dog. It got my leg jumping. My leg ain't been jumping like this in so many years, boy. That shit got my trigger finger itchy and all that shit. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get the photos, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody, they don't usually start getting home until like, about 7 to 9 range and shit. Well, this street right here, this is the street I need. The old folks, I got them first thing this morning. Yeah, the old couple and shit, all they caught was, they just caught when the car initially came down the street. Yeah, they got the little picture and shit. That's just like a blur on their shit. The police lady, they got that motherfucking camera that spots that fucking light on you when you walk by that bitch. I need to get up with that bitch down there. Hey, she don't even fuck with me and shit, but yo, she heard that shit go off. I know she heard it off. Cause soon as it went off, it wasn't just me. Old boy across the street motherfucking came outside. Right, he got him a AR. Right, he former army. Right, bro came out with his AR-15 and shit. Right, he got his wife and he got his daughter right there, little Nat. Shit, right. Fuck you mean? Grandmama across the street came out with her little pistol. Only one who ain't really reacting came outside. That hmm. Damn, that shit's crazy. Cause if I think of that, the only one who didn't come outside right after the shots went off, bro, was the niggas next door. Literally, the people next door are the only ones that didn't come outside. Granny came outside. My man Tom, he came outside. My boy John down the lane with the dump truck, he came the fuck outside. I knew the police woman wasn't gonna come outside because she at work. The neighbors across the street came outside. They dog fucking shit in the house. Right, the dog heard the shit in the house. Even old boy came outside. I don't know what the fuck he was supposed to do. This nigga came outside with a baseball gun. Or with a baseball bat. The fuck you supposed to do, my boy? Almost everybody else got something that's gonna hit something. Me, I'm going for the poking right. I want to poke and then get mine. Right. I'm not trying to pull mine out. You know? Right. That should be the last line. I'm with the traditional still. Right. My people know I'm wild. I've been telling them for the longest time. I had a dream that one night somebody gonna do something so foul to me that I get the opportunity to cut their fucking head off. I done seen it in a dream and I thought it was last night. I really thought it was last night. Not even last night. This today. Today. Today ain't even over. This happened like fucking 12 hours ago. So, the day is still young. The day is still young. I've been having people say, yo, go to sleep and shit like that. Nah, bro. Nah, you can't, Brian. You cannot go to sleep when you got something transpire like that, bro. That ain't no coincidence. That ain't no random fucking act. Hey man, you think my creator's gonna let something fucking attack me? You really think my creator's gonna let something fucking attack me, bro? Come on. Well, somebody said it was a trade off. Oh, they said trade off because I'm a cult leader and doing rituals of satanic nature. Okay. You got confirmation of that? You got me doing any kind of practices of blood? No, I just let nature take care of it nature. I just put it in a theatrical manner and present it to you. If you talk about my video of me going outside, putting a little triangle and shit on the ground, drawing little X's inside of it and shit, and then walking around it, right, and then having the mouse right there over top of the little bowl and shit. Bro, it's all theatrics and shit. You think I went out there and was like, oh, and all kinds of shit? Come on, man. Come on, man. Who you think I am? Think I am, man. If I was doing all that shit, you don't think I wouldn't be on Billboard right now? You think the sacrifice of a mouse for cats to fight over it and shit, and have like a little whole cat world war, jump off in your yard and record it all, have some crazy photos of cats just fucking each other up over a mouse, bro, it's spectacular. I tried to upload it to YouTube. They won't allow it. They won't allow it. They took it down. They took it down. I have a whole video of the cats out there that I fast motioned in and shit, and it was the cats. They were literally out there fighting for that mouse on the glue trap. Oh man, Bailiff won, man. The all black cat and shit. That motherfucker always wins, bro. He invoked, man. He's not a normal cat. I told you, not, man. When I started back in music, he popped up. Right. Every time I've been doing music and shit, I always had like some kind of animal that just presented itself and popped up. It's always been like some kind of cat and shit. Yeah. I don't know, man. All I know is all I know is I made a beat one time that killed me and my homeboy and shit. It did something to where it I don't know if it was that with the weed or something, but I got some unexplainable fucking burn mark. You know what I'm saying? That I done had doctors look at and all kinds of shit. They said that I got touched by intense heat. Right, cause the shit literally cooked my skin and it shows like claw marks on my shit with like a little hand palm and shit. I told the person the story and shit. The motherfucker thought I was wild. He said, "Oh, you probably finally lost it." He said, "After war, and then you just told me some shit like this." Right, the doctor thought I was fucking lost it. I told him, I said, "Bro, I was making a beat, and I don't know what happened. It skipped on the laptop, and when it skipped, it did something to the speaker, to where me and my boy seen something emerge, bro. The lights in the room cut off, literally cut off, and we seen something emerge before us, and it came up and touched us. Came up and touched us. He touched me on the chest, and he touched my boy. My boy got it real bad. He got some shit right here, where all this right here look like fucking burnt fucking flesh and shit underneath his knee. And he used to have his little tattoo thing right here. It used to be his tattoo right here where he had his little 5-star shit. It's still there, but it's like all looking crazy and shit burned into it. Yeah, we done told mad people that shit. Said, man, you weren't right. It was that music in my veins shit. I had made it that night, bro. When that shit came on. It's like one of them beats that people like and shit. Right. It sort of, right. I know it used to torment me. It used to torment me. Right. I had it originally labeled at man, that was during the time when I was just putting random stuff for beats and shit, trying to be funny with the beats and shit, dog. I used to find all kinds of words and shit and just rewrite them different ways and shit and then find a way to rephrase shit. Know what I'm saying? Something like Mokalita. Know what I'm saying? I came up with it because it sounded cool. And then I ended up looking up for it and find out that it's actually a phrase that says, "Go forth and let peace be among you." I said, damn. Right, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. I said, yo, that shit sound dope as fuck. Mokalita. Right. Oh, man, you gotta take this life how it comes, bro. The good days, the bad days, the false sense of ideologies that they hit you with, that they try to force on you. Right, see? You know, we usually do like our little, powwow talk session on like the Wednesday and joint, But man, this was fucking a disturbance in the force right here, boy. I got to get it out. I got to get it out. I ain't me if I can't get it out. I got to, boy. I got to. That's why I said it's good to have people that look out. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the homie and shit, cause man, this shit right here ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't came at nobody with the intent that where I was gonna get you. If I really wanted to get you, trust and believe. You would know it. You would know it. I know confirmation. That's what they taught us in the Marines. Confirmation. Confirm. Right. So yeah, man, shit. It ain't hard to. It ain't hard. What Flea say? Niggas die every day, B. It be alright. You're darn skippy. But when you shoot a shot, you don't miss. So any of the numerous ones that might have locally transgressions or grievances against your boy. Cause we live on all platforms, like we always live on all platforms, like we always live on all platforms when we go live on all platforms. You understand? So if I'm on YouTube, I'm live on the Facebook with the same exact message. So it ain't no change up on this over here or this over here. Nah, you catching it live in real time. Live in real time. So if you over on the Facebook side and you've been stalking my page or whatever, and you see the motion that and opportunities coming my way and being presented, and you trying to take your boy off the map, are you trying to come in off that supposed prior fucking green light that you fucking supposedly put out on some bullshit fucking about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever? Motherfucker, you had a better chance coming knocking on the fucking door and shit and then doing it. Cause all y'all that does have transgressed against me, all you pussies had guns pulled on me. And ain't none of you fucking pulled a goddamn shot. Even when I came back from the military, pussy nigga that tried to come at me thought I was somebody else. Nigga, you had a 9mm and you were 15 feet away busting your first shot while running up the street, looking back. Running up the street with no fucking aim and shit, nigga. It took me 11 years to find your ass. Oh, it took 11 years to find you. And you came to me. Came to me. Was DJing at a function. For my people when you came up, dapping me up and shit. Talking about, oh man, sorry about back in the day and shit. I said, what you mean? Oh man, yo, I didn't know that you were in the room that night and shit. It's some shit between me and Pone. I didn't know you were in the room. My bad, yo. Nigga, I didn't waste no fucking seconds, dog. I didn't wait no seconds. I'm at a fucking gig, nigga. I took my fucking laptop and smacked the shit out of this nigga with that shit. Commenced to start stumping his fucking ass. Commenced to start stumping this nigga fucking ass. He had no fucking chance. My boy trying to hold me back and shit. I swung and punched this nigga in his fucking face. He looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? Come right back on. Right. You know what it is? Try to come in, hit me with that L, nigga. When I get too far, hit me with that L and try to L me out. Cause I'm swinging on everybody's ass. I don't give a fuck. Shoulder toss, hip throws, whatever. I got a fucking judo chop you in your neck to drop you, nigga. It's going down. You try to pin me to the ground, nigga. Thumb and fingers going straight up your motherfucking ass. You gonna get the fuck off me. Mm-hmm. Got his ass. My people looking at me like, right, cause they never seen the full form fucking come out. Like, oh my gosh. Right. My uncle, he had to come up and shit. This nigga just. Right, that nigga got the motherfucking shit inside his hand. Nigga, that fucking hit was strong. Nigga, I just felt everything just. Right. At that time, they already had grabbed up the other nigga and shit. Right. Nah, that's what I thought. What they told me was that they stood his ass back up. My uncle started wearing his ass up. Right, my uncle started wearing his ass out. I told you. Right, that man is nothing but institutionalized. Right, that's the last motherfucker you want to go. Right, I'm like my uncle's pride, nigga. Right, he backs everything I do. He, yo, that's the only dude I know that had a motherfucking military photo of me while he was locked up and shit, though. Right. Man, this is my nephew right here, man. He out there motherfucking fighting the Iraqis and shit, slaying niggas and shit, man. Look at my pride right here, man. Right. Oh yeah. Hey, plus he showed me all kinds of prison tricks and shit, bro. So when I had to go do me some time and shit, bro, it wasn't like I was scared of anything, bro. My uncle already told me what indicators and all kinds of shit to look for and shit, and just be you. Respect, 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 respect. Right, that's the main currency inside that bitch. Respect, you gotta have that shit all times. And then when somebody disrespect that shit, you gotta make an example. Cause somebody else is gonna press up on you and try and play you as a bitch. And then if you don't react, then they're gonna try you. And then you actually be a bitch, getting fucked. Right, I have no desire for any cock going up my ass. Hell nah. I like hitting bitches like that. Right, when they ask for it. Right, I don't want no shit going up my ass. Hey, every now and then when you done ate real good and you get that one, and that motherfucker like strings to come out. Right, if it's strings that come out, the fuck makes you think I wanted something to go in? The fuck? And then you in a spot where you can't run. You can't run. I said, see, everybody needs at least a good time to get locked up, bro. Everybody needs a good bid. Give everybody a good, decent bid, bro, so they can all just get up on the same level on some shit, bro. On the same level on some shit. To find out that all this shit out here does not move the same way when you inside of a fucking environment with mad people that don't give two shits a fuck about you, man. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You ain't got no help inside that motherfucker. Let some shit break the fuck off. You better have a homie. They pull a blade or something. Your homie better have some shit. Or you better have some shit. Man, I seen somebody get cut. Seen motherfucker get. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they did graping inside that bitch. I think everywhere does that shit. The fuck? Nobody wants to hear that. I hated hearing that shit before, right? I used to try to be a hero of that shit, even in the boys' home and shit, man. Right, try to be a hero. Get your ass stumped the fuck out and shit. Good thing I had some people and shit. Right, cause I could have been just like that boy, you know? Could have been just like that boy going out to the thing and getting ran up in. Right. Skinny little light skinned boy. Right. Little handsome boy and shit. Got a little booty on him. Been hearing that shit from dudes telling me that shit for years, man. Right. Just had to come up with it and shit, right. It's like, hey, man, come on, bro. Come on. Right. After a while, you just get tired of hearing that shit. Hey, bro, I'm tired of your fucking language and shit. Right. It ain't you, it's your language. Right. Your language. And now they got the whole thing right now. They got the whole shit right now where, it's you know, right. I made a whole fucking Pride fucking album for y'all people, man. Right, that comes out every Pride month and shit on my boy Sleepy's channel and shit, man. Right, the Adventures of Gay Sensei, man. Right, and they ain't calling you gay. Right, he's the Gay Sensei. You look in the dictionary, gay means happy. Right, unless y'all done changed it, you know. My book, my book and dictionaries are back from when I was in high school, so you know my shit's about a good 15 years old, maybe older now. Let me see. Class of '05. And yeah, about 20 years old. Right, you gotta keep the old Texas stuff. Mhm. Yo, Hurricane, if you still here, bro, I got a majority of your videos. I got a majority of your videos already grabbed to where we can and I had already adapted my program to take the thing off. Now I just made a big expansion to my thing last night before all these real life events happen to take over, and uh I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. I made a frame analyzed step counter addition to my thing, so I'm getting real close to almost having the Sorna tag thing being able to be removed completely off videos. Every frame, almost every single frame. So I don't know if Sorna's still the thing that people using, but we almost got it to 100%. Until the next thing comes out. Right, until the next thing comes out. And any of your other artists, man, if you need videos and stuff, man, send me a picture, bro. Hit me by the email. Slim Ballin 2023 at gmail.com. Yeah, send me a picture of you in there. Preferably a full body scale. Don't worry about your background. I already have something that can take your background out and put you in any kind of environment. Right. But I need like a full body scale so then I can put it inside my motion perceptive program and then start adding the motion for it to where you're, being animated. Right. That way I can formulate the animation and actually do it through the script system. If you want to see some of our earlier works, check out some of the videos on our channel where we had did where we had visualizers for Brother Hurricane, JW. You know what I'm saying? Check out his channel, and HHN, special secret stories and stuff like that. You know, After Government Podcast, Detroit After Dark, yeah, revolutionary style content. Hey, and next Twister, bro. Right, the next man. We ain't even gonna keep saying that, man. Right, the next world class chopper right there, bro. That sound better. The next worldwide chopper right there. Y'all remember this. Cause we gonna go back and we gonna clip this joint up one day. Somebody gonna go back and say, yo, on this day, even when Slim was having some crazy shit jump off in life and shit, fucking, he said the boy Hurricane, the next worldwide chopper. I told him we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen, bro. Man. Hey, somebody always told me that through the act of sacrifice, a lot can go. I said, yo, you know what's crazy as shit? I said, what if I didn't go on to the tour, but I took what I was going to use for the tour and just invested in this artist to get him to the tour, and then the open opportunities and shit would open up, right? Because I know he would be grateful and kick back when he got the opportunity, but when doors open up, you know, shit accelerates quick. Right, he been told me this. That's why I said it's all building blocks. It's all building blocks. Cause I already got what I was looking for. Right. If you think about it, I got what I was looking for. I set out on this journey to make connections, find like-minded people, entertain and build a community, and then give them showcase my skill set. Right, you know, the bread come down the line. You know, we know how that is. Right, but I'm still good in life right now, so you know this right here doesn't hurt that. It doesn't hurt that. Y'all don't see me on here going through fucking struggling and right sitting here talking about, oh man, guys, like I really need like some money and shit, man. Like I can't even eat and shit like that, cause how can I come off like that? Cause you're gonna be like, damn, this nigga got internet and shit. He got a roof over his head and shit, and he ain't being able to eat. What? Right, he on here talking all big cash, fly money type shit, about to buy a house and all kinds of shit, and he can't eat. What? Hell nah. Hell nah. Who gonna believe in that? That's a charity case. I try to avoid that. Don't get me wrong. If somebody need it, shit, they need it. It's just like yo, my local artists. I done seen like I done heard from like 4 of them in the last couple of days. They told me they need beats. They know I do beats. They know I do blends. They know I DJ. They know all this shit. They just see me at the showcase and shit, and they acting like I'm brand new and shit, like you don't forgot who the fuck I am, what I'm capable of, what I can do and stuff like that. Even when I got up on the stage, I did what I did. Did what I did. Motherfuckers were sitting there rocking. I didn't have the phone. I didn't have a phone during the weekend. I got the phone Monday. Right, because if I had the phone, we would have been on air on the live. I could have got my boy to hold the shit, and then you would have got to see me. Right. I only spit, I only came in and spit a little bit. It was only 15-minute time slots. Right. It was mainly my boy shit. I was on there because, you know, I had already a little mixed out, did a little quick blend and shit on my 15, and then on his shit, I got to come back up and, you know, he did the music in my vein shit. Right, so we switched it up and we came off with the intro that we did with House Party. Hey, hold on a minute. Let me call my mans up real quick, know what I'm saying? So we can show you how we do it right here in this part, know what I'm saying? We something weird with it though. Let me call my boy, right? And then I had my little internet phone and I got it up. Was like, let me call my boy up. He was already around the thing. We had already talked. I said, yo, I'm going to use my phone and I'm going to get on here and I'm going to start acting like I'm going to call you and shit. It ain't going to call, but I'm going to act like I'm going to call you while I'm up there, and then you come over and then the DJ going to drop the music. My cousin going to drop the music because he was up there spinning for everybody. He going to drop the music and then you come in and then rap the song. Right. I just stood over there. Yeah! Right, I was just over there hyping up with the yes. Right. I ain't got no verse on the track. Right. I'm just a nigga that produced and made the beat. Had to tolerate this nigga for like fucking 14 hours fucking yelling in my goddamn ear. Right. Cause this motherfucker cranks everything to the goddamn max. And I would get a goddamn migraine and you just hear him. Yeah! 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 Right, he hit about 100 years before he found that perfect yeah. Right, he had to get into it. He had to meet the energy of the beat. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he gave me a good product. Right. Even then, he's a bitch. That dude a bitch, right? He was just in court 3 weeks ago and shit fucking snitching on niggas that cleaned his clock and shit right when he opened up his door. Right, he lied on the motherfuckers talking about he sells them weed and shit, and they be smoking during break time and shit, and all these dudes are truck drivers. Right, he calls 3 dudes they fucking jobs and shit. So they come show up to this motherfucker's house Sunday morning. His bitch come open up the door. Oh yeah, Cody here? Yeah, we were just trying to talk to him about the schedule and stuff going on this week. Cody don't know shit. He coming in, yo, just boop, 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 boop. Put that nigga to sleep. Rock this shit to sleep. Even when they went to court, even in the court while he's up there on the stand, and they got them in the fucking orange, in the county orange, his shit was still, you know, still fucking lumped the fuck up. Cause yo came straight to the door, pulled this shit out and pistol whipped the shit out of that nigga. So you got all that fucking mouth, what's up now? The other dude, they just sat right there and blocked his girl till he got his shit out. And he was in court fucking testifying, saying that all 3 of them guys jumped him and shit. Right. Saying that they jumped him. And they're playing the video inside the court. Yeah, they're playing the video. So you can see it. You can see it. They pistol whipped the shit out of his ass. Oh yeah, they pistol whipped the shit out of his ass. Truly. I think he hit him about a good 7-8 times. Right, while they were showing it up there, that nigga was feeling like, you know, trying to get them to stop showing this shit. His lawyer woman, she's talking about it's causing emotional distress to him. I say, yeah. This motherfucker finally understand what PTSD is. Right? He ain't never had nothing ever happen to him. Right? He could have caught that shit years ago. See? He pulled the gun on me before. That's why I said, see, it takes certain amount of time before certain shit just corrects itself, bro. When my boy told me about that whole shit, man, when he told me about that, boy, I don't know what it was. It was like my inside smiled and shit. It was like, damn, see, I didn't even have to act. It took so long, but I didn't even have to act. And something finally came and called his ass. Right. And this motherfucker right here that attempted that shit last or this morning. I wish you all the blessings. I want to give you every single blessing that's ever going to come my way. Right? I want to give them all to you, man. I want you to have all of them to where we don't find you. I want you to be the luckiest guy. I want you to go to a pet store and just find a rabbit foot somewhere and just land on the sidewalk, a four-leaf clover beside that shit, a fucking horseshoe somewhere nearby. Somebody they got a blimp just happened to land and said, saying, hey, you want to go for a trip? And they take your ass off with you and shit. Right. Knows, man. Who fucking knows, man? Who knows, man? Who really fucking knows, man? Who fucking knows, man? Ooh. Ooh. Bro, I'm telling you, if they live around here, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out, bro. Hey, cause I'm not going, man. It ain't really no time for no talking and shit, bro. You don't think the boys ain't watching me right now? That's why I'm like, shit, I can't go back outside right now, bro. Shit, I just bought the scooter and shit. It's a fucking nice ass day. Shit, I want to be outside running and whipping right now. Having a good ass time on this nice ass spring day in April and shit, right? Ain't too cold, ain't too hot. Just nice and breezy and shit. Right. That's what I'm trying to be doing. That is what I'm trying to be doing. Matter of fact, shit. Hey, bro said call him. Yo, bro. What's up? Oh man, and, you know, still waiting to try and see if location's found. For sure. Yep. Alright. Cause I don't know who. I don't know who, and that shit was so random. That shit was very random. Yeah. Yep, very fucking random. Even the boys, they came out here because the woman called the cops next door. Huh? Man, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And I got people out. I got people out in the street. So you know, you got fillers out there. So you ain't had no chatter of me. Nah, who? I say you ain't heard no chatter of my name, have you? Right, 'cause I ain't even out there like that. That's what I'm saying. And everybody that does, they should. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm waiting for Yo and them across the street to get off of work so I can see if what their camera footage is. I'm gonna see if they got a tag or something. Oh, I got you, bro. Uh, it's in motion. Right, my young nigga, I told you, the one that just came home from doing motherfucker, doing a bid. That's the one that shot a cop in the fucking face, nigga. Killed the man. Killed the man. Back when he was fucking 13. He just now came home from doing 17 years. Telling you, man, niggas want to really play, bro. Niggas want to really play. I don't even have to leave. I don't even have to leave my fucking where I'm at, bro. I don't even have to leave my shit, bro. That's how easy this shit fucking is, bro. And I ain't even telling them to put no work in for me. I'm just saying, hey, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on something. Right. They tapped in earlier today before he went to work. He already passed that shit off to his YNs. They been scouring the east side right now, east and west side. So obviously they ain't seeing more east and west side because they looking. And around these next couple hours, this is when niggas start getting off of work. Coming from all these poultry drives. All these, right, the city shuts down around 9 o'clock out this bitch. It's dark out this bitch. So whoever the fuck that is, they only got a couple hours of daylight left. And if you somebody that recently came across my shit, then you had to been on one of my medias, one of these networks, to try and pinpoint us. Cause we were definitely live when you attempted to do the shit. Right. We were live when you attempted to do the dumb shit. So you obviously had some kind of spike for me and your time is running very low. Time running very low. You got a matter of hours. The sun had already looking like it's starting to descend some. Mm-hmm. Slim ballin'. All right, let me show you why they do call me Slim Ballin', dog. Let me show you why. Please let me show you why. That way I can show you how Slim actually goes all in, bro. Telling you. If you see people doing all kinds of shit, what is it? I know it can't be all for the show, bro. You think 'cause we're playing a whole bunch of gangster shit that we associated and then you're gonna try and target me on behalf of them? That ain't even the case. That ain't even the case because even the people I associate with, we on good terms anyway, man. We on good terms anyway. They'll get disturbed by even hearing what the fuck is happening on. Hell yeah, they're gonna get disturbed. Some of them already done hit me up on Discord and shit. My Discord DM box right now got 59 now. People that are inquiring about me on safety and all kinds of shit right now. Yo, Slim, that's fucked up. You all good and shit, man? Shit. I just seen it on the book and shit. Oh, I seen it on TikTok. Yo, fucking that shit was crazy and shit, bro. I only caught pieces and shit. What's going on? Right. This ain't me coming at you with no narrative and shit. It would have been a nice ass fucking narrative if that's actually what the fuck was transpiring right now. This would be a nice ass narrative to try and milk and shit like that. But this is not what it is. This is Fuck Nigga Watch Countdown to wherever you are watching, your time is ticking. Your time is fucking ticking. And I told you, I literally told you, I could be any fucking where. I don't have to be in my house. I don't have to be here or there. All I need is a telecommunication device. Anything, I'ma find a way to broadcast. I know how to make my shit blacked out. Right? I know how to black my shit out. So that I can be somewhere closer than what you think. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, them bitch ass individuals are watching this shit. Come on, man. Come back around, man. Come back around right now before it gets dark. There you go. There you go. Do it what before it gets dark. Come on, do it before it gets dark. It's so late outside. Come back around and do it one more again. Please, I'm begging you, do it one more again, bro. One more again. I'll be right outside this time. Right outside this time. You want to come hit me with the vehicle? You want to unload on me? But come right outside with it. Come outside with that shit. Come on. And bring all who you need. Really. Bring all who you need. Every single person that you're going to need. The nigga that's going to have to pick you up for the remakes. The other nigga that's thinking that he's going to get a remix. Right. Everybody in my crew done time. A lot of people can't say shit like that. Everybody in my crew done did some time. They call me the golden boy. And I done did the same shit that they done did. I just called a clean fucking governmental break on my shit. That's all. Right, so I can maintain my honor because situations were outside of my control. Even then, shit, I got called for. A nigga snitched on me. Snitched on me. Name all on my paperwork. He was in courts talking about me. Talking about me. Oh, yeah. I'm just a shop owner. He's the guy that I paid to crack all this stuff. Thanks for pointing the finger and telling on me. Damn. Right, I thought I had me a little hustle at the time. Right, I just came back from the military. This dude paying some good ass cash. Right, I'm flipping fucking cell phones in about goddamn under 20 minutes and shit. Making the software to fucking flip them and shit. Bam, take it right back to him. He started coming back with even more and more phones. He started off giving me like 3 phones. I cracked them joints in like an hour. He came back the next day, was like, yo, shoot, you trying to work for me? Nah, man, you know, I really don't like working for people. He thought I was strange when I told him that shit. He said, what you mean? You gotta make money. I said, yeah. I said, I'm already working on trying to figure that part out. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Cause when I first got out the, military shit, I jumped straight into motherfucking start using my GI Bill, right? That gave me a cushion. That's guaranteed motherfucking money for housing. Guaranteed money for housing. Guaranteed money for housing. Guaranteed food and housing. Guaranteed book siphon. Guaranteed money for housing. All right. Might have said money for housing too many times, but some people didn't catch the key word of that, right? Money for housing, right? And when you just getting out, shit, you got to plan on what the fuck you gonna do, right? I'm getting out, my body's fucking broken, right? I'm getting out, my body broken. I'm staying the first month on somebody's couch, right? At their fucking mercy and shit, right? My first month out of the service, nigga, I was homeless. First 5 years I got out of the service, nigga, wasn't no, oh yeah, yeah, thank you for your service. We throw you a parade, and then nigga, it was nothing else. It was nothing else. Right, it was nothing else. No places inside my motherfucking city wanted to hire a vet that just got the fuck out from combat. You a fucking risk. You're a risk for them. Their insurance won't even allow you to fucking hire them. Only job I could get was out on the farm. Right, fucking with cattle and shit like that. Pulling up produce and shit. Couple years go by, like 5 years go by, bam. You don't really have to put your military shit on there because now you got some other criteria to go with it. Right. Now when you don't put that on there, they ready to hire you. Now when they come find out that you are a vet, they fired my ass talking about I withheld vital information that determined my factors of employment with them. Right, and around here, if you get fired from poultry and shit, bro, that's like a lifeblood. That's like a lifeblood. There's a lot of companies, but shit, I went and worked for every single one. And advertently, I end up suing every single one. Right, end up suing every single one and shit, man. Fuck you mean? Not fucking playing with these people. Not gonna injure me, disrespect me in some kind of manner, defame me. Right, I had the one person they got on the press conference shit on the local TV and shit. And said fuck me. Said my name and said fuck you. Right. Took his ass to court for defamation. Cause we got a big ass township, and then anybody else that could have possibly seen that episode and shit. And lucky for me, this is before the internet really started booming off the way it is. Right. Say F me on the national TV that everybody watching at 5 o'clock on the news. Right, and my mama done heard that. Right, my mama done heard that. And the man, hey, look, after we sued his ass, the man even gave me an apology and shit, said that he didn't mean me. Said he didn't even mean me. He was talking about the doctor. Apparently, I guess he was talking about the doctor guy that worked at the local practice. He has almost the same first and last name as me, but the middle name is different. And they come find out that this dude is somehow like fucking the doctor somehow fucking family and shit from back in the old land. Right, man. I want to get back over there and visit my folks, man. Some people think that I'm just elaborating and shit like that, bro. I actually have family that's still over in Italy and shit, bro. Right, I told y'all. I am mixed. I am Italian and African American. And a whole bunch of other different shit. Part fucking, I guess, some German, some Indian, and all kinds of shit, bro. I don't know. Right, I like to call myself a chocolate vanilla swirl, know what I'm saying? Trying to charm the girl to possibly get a lick and a stick. And I ain't the type that's trying to come up and just dip after, just a sample. I'm trying to get the pint size and take it home for later consumption. Know what I'm saying? Right. Talk to him, man. Right. See, I like talking to the lady. See that gets me out of that dark puddle thing right there. Mm. Yeah. We had Miss Chrissy. She came through this morning. That thick chick Chrissy, boy. Mm. Right. Hey, she a dope ass painter, bro. Right. She a dope ass painter. Y'all ain't seen her works and shit. I gotta ask her, man. Next time she come to this show, I'ma ask her, can we get some more of her work? Yeah, so we can showcase it for y'all. Yeah, I told you, man. If you do drawings and shit, bro, I don't care if you the best pencil man or drawing a pencil man, bro. If you have to do a pencil man, yo, we're gonna try and make your pencil man poppin'. Mm-hmm. Get your pencil man popping. We gotta get the pencil man jumping, man. Yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. It's some local shit. It has to be some local shit, bro. I know it's not no internet shit. Cause if it was really some internet shit, the nigga should have came and confirmed and got that receipt. And I guarantee this be a whole different story that's going on right now. This whole thing right now would be so different. Cause I don't play, bro. I don't play. I don't. I don't. I don't. It's like somebody just came. Somebody just came for me, bro. You just came for me. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Hell nah, cause I'm gonna get that confirmation. If not, then I know where one is. I already told you my little cousin done stressed the one boy out for running his mouth. He supposedly said that he was in the car. Right, I just had my little cousin Prince on this nigga. I know it's a crazy day. They do that dumb shit, and then little cousin now he in fucking jail and shit for riding. Yeah, for riding for family right there, bro. He'll probably get community service. That's about it. It's good for him. Shit, his ass is lazy anyway. Right, video games, man. Video games are sitting on that ass. Right, they get a fix to it, bro. They can't break from that shit. I been said video games was a feature years ago when I was a young lad. I said this is the future. I told that shit to my folks. They said what? I told them I said I'm gonna make money off of this one day. Right. My mom didn't believe me. She didn't believe me at first until I showed her that I turned $45,000 sitting on my ass in 30 days off of one video game and shit. Bro, she was a fucking static. You know how boss I am. You know how boss I am off of that idea. I kept adding more stuff to the roster of our price list, and it just kept fucking hitting. I had dudes paying $150 to jump in my game and just keep clicking the button for 10 minutes straight, nigga, as fast as they fucking could to get all the rewards on the screen because I lit the bar up. I call this shit light up the sky. And then I changed it and ended up making like an overlay for the shit and called it red blue light special. Yeah, like RGB special. Yeah, and it would go in, use the game shit, and it frees the bar so you can just right, just hit your shit. And you're basically looting the crates so that you can get every single thing that's inside of the game at the time without rounders. So you can grab every single item in the game, all the weapons, all the mods, all the gear pieces, all the gear upgrades and stuff. Get your money and shit up. Right. Right there instead of sitting there trying to grind a stage and fucking protect like a crystal. Right, cat staying up all night, 8 hours, sitting there fucking trying to protect the fucking crystal and shit. For fucking like 8 minute waves. 8 minute waves. Yeah. 8 minute waves for 7 waves. And then it's a 4 minute kill. It's a 4 minute kill timer that gets applied after you clear the last wave, right? And it's a 4 minute timer where out of them 4 minutes you have, I think it was like 2.5 minutes to drill the boss and kill him. And the boss has these 3 shield things that you have to run to and bust them before you can actually hit him. He's immune. Then when you come in, yeah, then when you come inside there and beat him, you got like a minute and shit that hit the little thing and then your loot start coming out and pick it up. It doesn't auto pick up. It's so much shit that picks up that you're like, ugh, damn, I ain't got no space in my bag, but shit, I don't really see this or that. Right, but you want to pick everything up. Cause when you break it down, you get some shit of like a preference or whatever. You know how they do it, man. This object here is a blunt. This object inside the blunt is cannabis. If we split it down and re-roll it and make it tighter, then guess what? We have several objects. Why? Because the cannabis can break down into different pieces, right? Denominations of itself. And just because it's denominations of it doesn't mean that it still ain't of it. Right? That's still a piece. Right? It's a speck, a big piece, a bud, a stem. That's still a piece of that project of it, right? On that type ish. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I'll play. You got to play up next, but you got to say hello.
Mm, damn. Yo, who just sent me a joint for that, man? Hey, yo, you funny as shit. Whoever just did that on who is that on Twitch? I ain't saying your name, man. I ain't saying your name. That's freaking crazy, man. I'm surprised that that platform even lets people come in and even say shit like that, yo. Right, you just type in my chat with like a racist ass name, bro. Yeah, let me just appreciate you coming through and checking this out, though. But yeah, yeah, yeah. But hey, man, we don't rock with that guy, man. Yeah, we don't rock with that dude, bro. We don't rock with him. That's why I don't know why you even dropped me the link to this guy's show. Right, you ain't seen our channel and seen our expose on that guy. If you ain't seen it, then check it out, man. We did a whole expose on that dude at the audio famous shit, man. That's why you don't fucked up already by sending his fucking shit inside my chat through a different platform because you obviously found us from YouTube, but you didn't want to type to us on YouTube, so you came over here on Twitch, rocking a name saying, right, you got a name saying Uncle Tree Hugger. Your first name was used to hang from trees. Used to hang them from trees. Right, so I guess you try to double down. That just makes you look stupid as shit, bro. Really. And I'm pretty sure if you walked outside your house, anybody would smack the shit out you. I guarantee it. You standing on what? You stand on what? Fuck out of here, man. You ain't standing on nothing, bro. You ain't standing on nothing. You sitting here watching me. Sitting on your ass. Not doing shit. Talking about, oh, somebody did that. I'm going to go clap him and shit. But then you come in here with a racist ass name of used to hang on from trees. And then you changed it. You changed it. Now what you gonna change it again? Yeah, man. Fucking get your troll ass out of here, bro. Yo, Grim. Grim, you here? This nigga always on mute now. Yo, you see that in the chat, man? I see your mouse moving over there. You looking at my screen? You must be looking at my screen. You see that shit in the chat, bro? Fucking clown ass dude, man. Fucking clown. Yeah. Can't make this shit out, man. I can't make this up, man. This shit is fucking too gold and shit, bro. I can't make this shit up. Nah, I make this shit up. I said when shit always go good, some negative shit fucking coming down, man. They don't wanna never see me win. I say, yo, was it that bad? Was the show that bad yesterday? My bars were that bad? Damn, my bars were that bad with no beat and shit. Damn, that's crazy. Who knows, man?